Ravendawn is a new open-world free-to-play MMORPG that globally launched today on PC. Today's video is sponsored by Ravendawn, which is a 2D sandbox MMORPG. It's a classic style game with incredible depth, and I'll be letting you guys know what this game is all about and everything you need to know about this game. So let's jump right into the video. So like I mentioned, it is a classic style 2D MMORPG, but this game has some incredible depth. Everything from classes to the world environment, crafting systems, house building systems, and a lot more. And not only that, it seems like from the community that people have been very excited about this. I've been doing a little bit of research on the game, both on Discord and Reddit and everything. People seem to really believe in this project, and not only that, the developers and team is very active and very engaging and very helpful, which is very rare to see these days. But this game is again a 2D MMORPG, and let's start with the classes. So with the classes that we have right now is you can select between both, of course, male and female, so there's no gender lock, which is absolutely great. But you have something called archetype. Now this will be your class, so you'll have all these archetypes to choose between, but this is not the only classes that you can play. Now these are just your archetypes. When you level up in this game, you'll be able to use 3 archetypes. So for example, you can use archery combined with witchcraft combined with wizardry, or you can combine archery with 2 other archetypes, so you can use 3 active archetypes, right? And depending on your archetype, that's how your class will be determined. So basically your class can be determined through your archetype, and if using, for example, warfare, protection, spiritual archetypes, you can become a spellbreaker, and if you change it up, you can become a scholar, sage. There's basically a lot of different combinations you can do, which makes the classes super unique and very different from each other, because you can build your character like you want. So it's a lot of abilities, a lot of different skills that you'll be able to use, and you'll be able to build your character like you want. If you're more into being a glass build DPS, you can build your character like that. If you're into having a lot of shield, a lot of mitigation, you can build your character like that. If you're into a lot of PvP and want a lot of CC skills, you can build your character like that. And when you hit level 15, you can actually swap archetypes by paying a fee, and the way you level up your archetypes is basically playing with it. The 3 active archetypes that you have is the archetypes that you will be leveling up, and if you in the future want to change it up, you can switch archetypes and try to level those archetypes up, which is very cool. I really like the skill system. I really like the way they did this. It's very unique and very different from what I've seen, and I think this has amazing potential. Now the max level in this game for now is 75. It might increase or it might change, but that is basically like the leveling system. You'll be grinding, of course, exploring the world, leveling, going through the process, leveling your archetypes, leveling your character, getting better and better gear. There's gonna be like certain gears they have added in the patch notes that you guys can see, that they have added certain gear that you guys will be able to obtain by grinding the game. It's a sandbox MMORPG, so you'll be able to obtain the best gear by playing the game and grinding it out. Now the game does have a lot of PvE features. Early on, you'll be a lot of like different PvE, hidden treasures, boss fights, things to explore. There's many different monsters in this game. They've shown, you can look into the websites, like dragons, goblins, a lot of different basically mobs and monsters you'll be able to fight. So this has PvE focus, so for people that enjoy PvP, exploring dungeons, exploring hidden treasures, this game will definitely hit it for you. However, this game does have a lot of PvP focus. You'll be able to unlock a lot of PvP focus later on in the game, a lot of PvP avenues to explore. There's going to be PvP zones and safe zones. So if you're a PvEer, you probably want to stay in the safe zones. If you love PvP, there's going to be actual zones that you can fight. There's going to be open world PvP. Not only that, there's going to be guild versus guild battles. You can even travel on the sea and do some sea battles. There's a lot of like PvP options for the people that enjoy PvP. A lot of like ganking, because certain things in this game is you have to like travel with certain items to trade, and you can get ambushed by other players PvPing, and they can steal your loot. So sometimes you want to travel in a group, or you can hunt other players in the open world, which is great. So if you're a PvP enjoyer, you're definitely gonna have great fun with this game, and a lot of PvP to do. But I was taking a look away from the PvP. There's a lot of other features that you guys can enjoy in this game. There's open world house building, so you guys can build your house, build your farm, a lot of customization to it, a lot that you can buy different certain properties, certain areas, and build around them. You can paint your buildings, you can build your farm. So there's a lot of like building, house building in this game, so you can own areas basically in the world, which is great. This game has player driven economy. So people will be selling items, grinding items. There's a crazy amount of like crafting in this game. Everything from like professions from fishing, carpentry, weaving, cooking, breeding, you know, all kind of things. So if you're into like life skills, into crafting, you're definitely gonna like this game, because you have to basically do some kind of profession, right? Either you grind a lot and just buy everything, of course, with gold, or you build on the things that you like. You can travel on sea, for example. You can go out on the sea, try to find some legendary and cool amazing fish to sell, or you can fish in ponds. Basically a lot of stuff to explore, a lot of depth. So if you're just a grinder, you like PvP, you can of course steal items from people traveling, trying to trade these items, or you can become a trader yourself and use the trading market very actively. So a player driven economy, you guys know we love player driven economy and MMOs. Yeah, I think that's like a core of an MMO, and this game does have it. This game also has some political systems. If you own certain land and you own certain things, you get different rules you can use around the open world that people have to follow and abide by. So it's a lot of, again, political systems in this game. Let's be real. If there's PvP, and you can basically, what you can do in this game is you can tax people. If you want to use this trade route, we can promise you that you will not be attacked by players, because we will defend you, and you can pay certain taxes. So there's a lot of like political stuff that you can do in this game, a lot of interesting features for sure, and it's very exciting. I like all of these different features that they've added to the game. It creates a lot of depth to the game, and it can become very engaging. Like everything from like the skill tree, I love like the way they're built, the classes, the player driven economy, to the open world PvP. It's going to make it very exciting. Now, last but not least, we have the monetization system. Now, this game is free to play, but you can buy sub to gain a certain buff. So you can get like cheaper auction house taxes, you can gain certain material faster by paying, I think it's like $7. So it's not like a massive like pay to win. You can't just go up and just straight up buy the best gear and everything. It's very like free to play friendly, so you can have a great time just playing the game. Now remember, the game is global launch now. You can check the game out with the link in the description below. You can download it and see for yourself what it's all about. Overall opinion, I have to say this is a very exciting project. I used to play a lot of like 2D MMOs back in the day. I'm really glad that they've made a new 2D MMORPG, but like with modern features, because this game, compared to like other 2D MMOs, have incredible depth. The way they went into this, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to explore. You can basically become whatever you want. You want to be a crafting man, you can become a crafting man. You want to be landowner that controls everything around the world, you can become a landowner. If you want to be a PvPer, you can be a PvPer, ganking people, right? So there's a lot of things that you can do in an MMO, because let's be real, MMO is all about role playing, right? So you can choose the way you want to play this game, what you want to do with this game, and the community is super active. On their discords, the developers and the team is super active. If you need help with anything, they will help you. But that is it for Ravendawn. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the game? Is this something that excites you? Will you be checking it out? Let me know in the comments. Check out this video right here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.